All right, all right. Good morning. How is everybody doing? So here we are. It's election day, and what to expect. So I always say trust your gut, okay? And I can't side with somebody. See, I used to go rollerblading back in the 90s, okay? We used to go to this place, and after we would go rollerblading, cruising around, being cool and everything, or thinking we were hungry. So we stopped at a famous sub place. And the sub place had a spokesperson who lost a bunch of weight. And they had a cutout there holding a sandwich and holding his pants and how much he lost his weight. I didn't like him. And people and my friends would make fun of me. And they're like, what is it about this guy you don't like? What lost a bunch of weight and he's famous and stuff? I was like, no, there's something about him I just don't like. And they even got me a cutout on my graduation party with him holding an envelope instead of a sub, and it was just like it just grind my gears. It was just like nails on chalkboard. Every time I saw him, I just didn't like him. And so years later, something happened, and he wasn't such the nice guy he portrayed himself to be. He was pretty sickening. So I called my friends out and I was like, see, I told you, I knew something about him. I had a gut feeling about that guy. I didn't like him. And I had that same feeling recently with somebody else. And it's a woman who is a Democrat. So I'll just say her name. It's Nancy Pelosi. Something about her. When I see her, I don't know and the thing is that I don't do any research. I don't know I'm not a very political guy. I don't look up things. I don't watch CNN or Fox or anything like that. I just focus on me and but there's something about it. When I see her, I just don't trust her. My gut feeling. I don't even know if she could be the saint and it stands for everything good for humanity. But because when I see her, I just don't have that gut feeling, and I can't side and vote I can't stand next to her and vote in the same party. So what I have to do is I have to look back and think, and it's not about the person I'm voting for. It's about what has happened for me in the past 4 years and the things that I do my own due diligence on and research of where I'm going to vote. And this is actually the first year I ever voted in an election. I used to take the George Carlin defense and basically like your vote doesn't matter. They already know. But this time I wanted to vote, so I did. So I guess with all that saying, you probably know who I did vote for or what party I went with. And it's because I like everything that's happened. I like where I'm at right now with everything, even with what's happened in 2020. All this craziness is that it's been a good ride for me. A lot of great things have happened because I kept a positive mindset, and that's what you have to do is keep a positive mindset. Um, and don't allow outside things affect you, uh, because if you do, it's just it can be negative. And if you open that door and allow that into you in your world, then you're going to have it's going to be a negative impact. It's not going to help you. So you got to stay positive. You got to focus on you and what you have control over. So when you go out there and you vote smart. Don't necessarily what they stand for and what they're behind and what they've done or everything. I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's not mine. So I'm. I still have. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who wins. It doesn't matter because I still got to wake up every single day, make my sandwiches, put my pants on, get dressed, and go out there and make a living. So neither did Joe or Trump or anybody. call me up and say, "Hey, Eric, what is it that you need to make your life great? To make you happy." They didn't ask me personally. They don't have my best interest in mind. They don't know what I need or what I want. So, um, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Um, if you look at my videos, I always have this red shirt on. It's my PJs. It says "Let's do it." So every morning you wake up and I say, "Let's do this." So, um, as you know, that I'm using this platform. Usually at night, I come on, and then I find out that it's a lot. Like I already spoke for 5 minutes and 42 seconds, and it's like I feel like if I come on every day, well, I'm like, what am I going to talk about? Am I just going to blabber and everything? But I'm like, then I say, yeah, I am, because this is for me. I'm being selfish. Making these blogs here and these videos is to help me, and it's helped me to stay focused and for me to reach my goals. And if you want to, you can follow along my journey. And everybody has a different path. Everybody has a different journey. So, what is your journey? Where are you going? Where do you want to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 5 days from now? Do you have a plan? Do you have an idea of what you want to be? What you every year, look, I'm 41 years old and I look back and I'm like, where did my 20 years go? There's a lot of things, I don't have regrets. The choices I made, I own up to them. I feel like there's little things I could have done better, or I could have stuck to some choices that, I stupid thinking had led me down different ideas. But you got to think is that we have point A to point B. We brought into this life and we have an end of his life. And when at the end of the life, can you look back and say, I had a great life? And if you can't say that, right now, if you can't say that, life is tough and everything, why is it? Uh, Change it, because there's no one road. Because if you put in your GPS, if you want to get somewhere, you can avoid tolls, you can avoid highways, you can avoid unpaved roads, you can look for quickest route. There's not just one way to get somewhere. It's not just one road that you're on. If you're on your path right now, maybe you're taking maybe you're taking that dirt road, maybe you're taking that hard trail that just is just stuck. Well, reroute your GPS, find a different path, because it's still going to take you to your destination. Okay, you're still going to get through life. It's just like, are you making it hard for yourself? Well, change it. Get back on another path. Find something. Um, Jump. If you're if you're somewhere that you're working in and you're not, take a risk and jump. Move on. And say, and the reason why I say use the word jump is because if you look up Steve Harvey, he does like a little motivational speech at the end of his shows, and he has one. It's about jump. So if you YouTube it, you can watch it, and it's a great video. You got to take that risk. You got to jump. You got to um, do something and take a risk, and it's paid off. Like it took me took me a long time. I was stuck in a rut for a while, and then I realized I wasn't happy where I am, and I jumped, and now I'm happy. I work less and I make more. So actually, I probably still work just as much, but I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So when you're happy doing something, it doesn't feel like work. So that's 9 minutes and 15 seconds. I just want to come in here. Usually I come in at night and I want to get my day going. I feel good. I feel energized. I'm ready to rock and roll. So I hope you are too. Have a happy election day, and don't stress.